Yes. Hi, Isha.
Hi. Bye, Sola. I'll see you also.
She can't hear you.
There's a kind of nice view here. Going on a boat.
I'm here with my daughter Isha. We're on the lake, just relaxing. She's enjoying. She's so silly.
Hannah, you're silly. You're silly. You're silly.
So, I just want to talk about 3 things that you need to really succeed in real estate. I mean, I wish I knew this. I wish somebody told me this before I investing in real estate. So these are important 3 things that I recommend you do before you jump into real estate. One is work on your mindset. Like educate yourself, read books, learn about investing, and listen to the podcast, audiobooks, and educate yourself so you're smart when you're out there doing deals. And sometimes you learn by doing, but if you're like me, when you're with the limited resources, you better know what you're doing, because they say you don't need money to invest in real estate, but that's not true. You do need money to invest in real estate, but it doesn't have to be your money, but you do need it. So you better save up. And second is you need to do small deals first. Row, Isha. Gently. You're going backwards. Turn the oar. Turn it. Yeah, like that. Hold it in the front, like this way, like that thing in the front. Move it in the front, the back part. Put it on this side. No, that part, the top part. Yeah, bring it on this side. Yes, like that, like this side. Yes, like that. Now go back, like you want to roll backwards. So we're going that way.
Like this?
No, turn it. Yes, like that. Good. So, anyways, one is educating yourself, and second is you have to have a positive mindset. For that, you need to learn. You have to work on yourself, because you are a product of your past. When your childhood and whatever the people around you when you're growing up told you, like money doesn't grow on tree, and a lot of other, among other things, money is root of all evil and things like that. So it's a negative imprint on your brain. So you need to get rid of that. How do you do that? You reprogram your subconscious mind. So you read Think and Grow Rich. I recommend that book, and also The Secret. That's one of the popular. There's also a movie called The Secret on YouTube. You can watch that. So you need to really reprogram yourself before you just go and invest, because you could make money. Sometimes you get lucky and you make money in real estate, but the thing is, if you're not reprogrammed to attract money and keep the money, you will lose it. You will spend it. It will just go away. So you need to be money magnet. You need to reprogram yourself every day. Positive affirmations. Bob Proctor is a good, you just YouTube Bob Proctor, and there's so many videos of him talk about the brain and all these things. He's an expert in that subject. So reprogram yourself. One, educate yourself, and then reprogram yourself. And the third one is you need to save. Okay, you need to have some reserve. You have to have some reserve. Let's say you use somebody else's money to buy your first property, because yes, you can. If you have a really great deal and you found a property, and I didn't have that luxury of my close relatives, my dad or mom investing in my property, or grandma. But if you do, even if they're doing it, you should have some reserve, okay, because things can go wrong. Okay, so don't borrow all the money. Like, just borrow for the deal and then have the reserve in the banks. Otherwise, you won't have the responsibility when you're borrowing from other people. And if something goes wrong, and then you will like, oh, I'll just borrow again. That's a really bad mentality, because you just on a borrowing spree. And then that could get you in trouble real soon, because you could find success in borrowed money, but then if anything goes wrong, you will like, it's not my money, right? So you should have at minimum, if you don't put any money in the deal, at least at minimum you should have it in as a reserve. If something goes wrong, you should, paying their monthly interest rate, or whoever gave you the money. If the deal takes longer if you're doing a flip, for example, and takes longer to sell it, you should have the money to pay them each month, and do the remodeling. Or if you have vacant rental and you have to make pay the bills, utilities, HOA if you have one. I would never buy a property in HOA, but I'm just saying, if you do any kind of bill, you need to have the money to pay. You must have reserve. So those three things. I mean, I was good with that. I had reserve always. I was good with money, but it took a long time for me to learn the first two. So here it is. So if you have these three things, education, right mindset, and funds, okay, then you will be really good at going as fast as, in investing, and go fast and be successful. I'm not saying all the deals going to be successful, but of course there's going to be pitfall. But then again, you have the right mindset, you have the education, you will make decisions, and you will overcome any obstacles. Those are my 3 points for this video, and we're gonna continue our journey in this lake. It's a beautiful fall here, so there's so much to enjoy in life, even little things. But this is great. While they're young, you want to make sure you spend as much as time, and I'm grateful that I don't have to do that 9 to 5, and I'm grateful that I'm able to spend that quality time, or more quality time, I should say, with my little ones. So